Why is Asia on a roll? We've got caddies, which many people have never played with caddies before.
Caddies adds another dimension to the game. And with that and the cost and the hospitality, you have pretty much perfect wave.
You have non-golfers coming over as well.
We have people that have been here 15 times. They look forward to the trip every year.
You're listening to Insight Asian Fairways with Golfasian, Asia's leading golf holidays and tournaments.
Okay, I'm here today with Mark Siegel, who's the founder and MD of Asia's leading golf tour operator, Golfasian. So welcome.
Thanks, Mike. Welcome.
Many of our viewers are keen to know why Asia has become such the in place for a golf vacation. So why is Asia on a roll at the moment?
Well, first and foremost, I think value for money. People are looking for high quality golf destinations that won't break the bank in Asia, whether it be Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia. Just have the best quality golf for the least amount of money that you can buy anywhere in the world.
Well, I would say that probably everyone's dream is to play St Andrews or maybe go and play golf in the Algarve. But Asia's golf courses are pretty top condition. In fact, many of them are very modern, aren't they, with the latest technology?
Yeah, I think for historical golf courses, there aren't any in Asia. So if that's what people are looking for, their golf history is not here for sure. But in terms of the quality of the conditioning of the course, the quality of the challenge, the quality of the professional events that have been there, again, it would rival anywhere in the world. So with that and the cost and the hospitality, you have pretty much perfect wave.
Well, the golf experience is different. Obviously, you've got caddies, which many people have never played with caddies before.
Yeah, I mean, caddies adds another dimension to the game, and it's really not so much that you have a caddy there, but it's someone to help you around, whether it be to give you a cool drink, whether make sure your pace of play is good, do dailies like pick up the ball and kind of rake the bunker and fix the divots. It's just nice having someone to help you around.
Now, a lot of the top golf course designers have made the beeline for this area. I mean, we, as Golf Asian, we use a lot of these courses. Name a few of the top designers.
Yeah, well, pretty much around the world, you have the Trent Jones courses, the Pete Dye courses, the top designers, Gil Hanse, and then you have the playing designers like Greg Norman and Nick Faldo, um, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, all represented here. So it's pretty much the cream of the crop that you get anywhere, and couldn't be beat.
Now, we have offices in various countries around Asia. Perhaps you could just say a bit about how to choose a holiday.
Yeah, it really depends on what people want. I mean, in terms of going to the new destinations to be the first person on the block to play some of the courses that are just reopening. There's like 20 golf courses in the last 5 years that opened in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So that's very popular. If they want to go to where there's probably the number one world's leading hospitality country, then you're talking about Thailand. If you're looking at something like an up and coming destination, Cambodia fills that gap. So, and some people choose to go to a couple of places all on the same trip. So it's really a lot of choices. Or some people come back multiple times. They can go on different countries and different trips.
But I think that the fun of going, let's say, to Cambodia is that it's a new destination, relatively new. They've got some incredible golf courses, but you also have things like the Mekong cruises, things to do outside the golf.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do, whether it be tour some of the historical archaeological sites or some of the sites from when they were under colonial rule by the various colonial powers to see what was left and what was developed then, or to see some of the modern wonders like the river cruises or some type of train journeys. Pretty much has what anybody might want.
Now, you don't just have golfers, you have non-golfers coming over on holidays as well
Yeah,
with the golfers.
yeah.
And so what sort of activities have you been able to offer them?
Well, there's a range of things for non-golfers. In fact, a lot of the region is mainly serves non-golfers. So non-golfers can do sightseeing trips, they can do shopping trips, they can do spa massage type trips, they can learn how to cook, they can do some historical place trips, or they can just relax by the beach or by the pool. It's anything you want.
Now, changing into another subject, which is the weather. Um, I know from being in England when I used to play golf there, if it rained, the golf course almost would be closed for the day.
Yeah.
Over here, it's totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the golf courses are open 365 days a year. It never gets cold, so that's one thing. And when it rains, it's usually an afternoon shower, and the golf course is drained within an hour, and they can continue playing after the shower passes. So it's
Well, the
open.
drains are enormous, aren't they?
The drain's enormous. They're built on sand, and the grass is like like a sieve. The water just drains right through it. So,
Yeah, so that's one of the advantages. Even
Yeah.
if you come in the wet
yeah,
season,
even rent season, you still golf every day.
I mean, we're here in Thailand now in June. You've had a couple of big tournaments here, and touch wood, you haven't had any rain at
Yeah,
all.
now's the rainy season.
It's almost too hot.
Yeah, it's been the 10th year we're having events, and if anything, it's too hot. It's not that there's too much rain, that's for sure.
Now, what do you think is the feedback from your customers so far on the trips? Have they been saying, I want to continue to come to these countries, or are they always looking for new destinations?
And some of both. We have people that have been here 15 times. They look forward to the trip every year. It's like home away from home. So when they check in, they know who the roommate is, they know who their caddy is, they know who the waiter is in the restaurant. Everybody welcomes them like a homecoming. There are other people that prefer variety, so they travel to different destinations every single time they come. And there's everything in between. So it's really what people want that's available.
Now, some of the regions or destinations are becoming extremely popular, particularly during high season. It's getting difficult sometimes to get tee times, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how does Golf Asian manage to get around that?
Well, we normally will work with each person depending on when they want to travel and give them advice on the best time of year to meet their needs. So in most cases, we'll avoid the super peak season, which would be over like Christmas, New Year's, and tell people to travel a week or two later, and then you can get the tee times that you want.
Now, Mark here is possibly one of the most unique golfers I've met, because he's almost played every golf course in Asia. Is that right?
Yeah, just
You can
about.
almost get the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah, just about every course that I know of.
So what would your favorite top 5 courses be? I know putting you on the spot here.
Well, that's a hard thing to say, but let's say in each destination, I have a couple of top favorites. So say like starting in Bangkok, I would like probably Thai Country Club and Alpine Golf Club the best.
Yeah.
In Hua Hin, probably Black Mountain and Pineapple Valley. In Phuket would be Blue Canyon and Red Mountain. In Vietnam, in the Da Nang area, probably the Hoi An Shores and Bana Hills. Then another couple of standouts would be the Bluffs in Saigon area. So there would be a few that I really highly recommend and would be my top choices.
Cambodia, which recently won Best Asia Golf Destination at the Agato Awards, has got some very unusual golf courses, Vatanak in particular.
Yeah, there's one course that has a replica archaeological monuments on each of the holes. So it's really unique in terms of being able to experience a temple type culture while you're playing golf, and you don't see that anywhere else in the world.
And that's a Nick Faldo course.
That's a Nick Faldo course.
You wouldn't find this in Europe. I mean,
you don't see monuments built on golf courses in Europe.
They haven't got the budget.
Yeah.
But just finally, I think I'm right in saying that a lot of the Asian governments have realized that golf brings in high revenue tourists. It's the actual prime ministers that have been driving this as well, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot. The government people play golf. They often play against each other and have matches, and it's a good way to handle diplomacy on the golf course. And it goes same thing for tourism. It's a great way to bring in high value tourists to the country and share the experience of playing golf, just like the prime minister would do. We can do the same thing.
Now, last year, Golf Asian handled 21,000 vacations and booked over 70,000 bed nights. I mean, that's an astonishing amount.
Yeah, so,
how's it going this year?
Yeah, this year we'll top that. So the first half of the year, we're about 20% higher than last year, and I expect the trend to continue until the end of this year for sure.
So if anyone out there wants to come over on a holiday, check out our website, which is
www.golfasian.com.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mike.